Hello everybody, it's your old buddy Jim, who's caught a little bit of the crud, but I'm having a good week, working days this week. Rosie is not having a good week. She is here by herself too much, and I'm going to have to rethink my tractor supply buckets, but we'll talk about that here in a few minutes. Let's talk about a few things going on in this weird, wicked world we live in. Rosie, you need to hush. Everybody, I'm not breaking any news here. Not breaking any new ground. Quiet. And, but everybody saw what's going on in China. All this started where the strict COVID lockdowns. This one city whose name I cannot pronounce. Let's see, I've got it wrote down here. Uruguay, something. They had the people locked up, been locked up for around 100 days. Apartment building caught fire. 10 people confirmed died in that. 40 people, they say, could have been killed. So, they're out revolting. You get crickets from the White House because everybody knows that our government is pretty much owned by the Chi-Coms at this point. And one of our big corporations, Apple, turned off the app that lets people communicate, and the name of that app is, and I've got notes, believe it or not, it's called the AirDrop app. And Apple is also complicit in this mess because they like the free slave labor to make their little iPhones from that country. So, you know, we're encouraging the people over in Iran to protest and revolt and overthrow their government, but when the biggest enemy we have in the world is doing it, not a peep. Not a peep. So, if you think that's the model that Klaus Schwab wants every government to be modeled after, is good old China. So, if you're, and nobody in China can see this video, but I hope you overthrow the bunch of commies and get a little taste of freedom. So that really has been stewing in what's left of my little brain for a few days now. And now everybody's in uproar about a tractor supply, having a drag show down in Texas for the kids, a family drag show. I've heard that. I didn't see it. MD Creekmore had a really good video out on it, and I'm going to expound on it a little bit, but he covered it well. Just go look at his video, my 2 cents. Why does these major corporations participate in all this wokeness? Well, if you look, it's because they want to get ESG score, environmental social governance score, to get better loans, because it's being pushed by the United Nations and our good friend, everybody's favorite Hitler wannabe, Klaus Schwab. Well, that ain't the only reason. A lot of it comes from a company called BlackRock and Vanguard. If you'll look up who owns a lot of these big major corporations, you'll see that those two have a big stake in every major corporation in this country. And the guy that started all this woke crap is a dude named Larry Fink. Couldn't be a more appropriate last name. So, these companies are getting kind of bullied if they want to continue to grow their business to participate in this crap, or they don't get good loans. So, I've been a Tractor Supply customer for years, but Rural King's a little farther to drive. Actually, it's quite a bit farther, but I guess I'll be going there if I need some stuff, seeds and fertilizer and buckets. So a lot of things still going on that just, if you sit there and think about it and you're awake, not woke, awake, it just infuriates you. These people, there is no family-friendly drag show. I don't want my kids, and I don't care what adults do. If they want to do that, more power to you, buddy. Just leave me and mine out of it. Hopefully that'll never come around here to the schools and stuff. But if it does, then I'll need somebody to post some money to get me out of jail, or get one of them get out of jail free cards, because I'm going to have a up close and personal discussion with teachers. Because if you're an adult, then do what you want to, but your sexual preferences whether it's hetero or homo, should not be discussed in school. Period. Especially not to kids in primary school and kindergartners. That's child abuse, in my opinion. And everybody, you might have a different opinion on it, and that's fine, but my opinion will not change on that subject. And just thinking about this stuff, I'd say my face is getting red, the veins in my neck probably bulging out. Now you got all these libtards leaving Twitter because it's actually turned back into free speech for the time being. Alyssa Milano, good riddance. Jack White, who I used to like some of his songs when I was a younger fella. Buenos noches. Don't let this door hit you where the good Lord split you. Which I don't use Twitter that much anyway. I just get on there and read occasionally. Laugh. I like libs of TikTok. I think that's pretty funny. So, that's it for today, folks. We had a good Thanksgiving meal Sunday at my sister's house. And I didn't get to see the boys much this weekend because I worked 2 out of the 3 days I was off. Not complaining, not complaining. Grateful. Grateful that I can work overtime. I'm getting them this weekend. Little feller's having a birthday party here Saturday, so get on here and wish him a happy birthday. I'll show him all the comments. Let me know what you think about the situation in China. Eventually, I'll learn to speak English. Then I might move on to a different language. But I saw a report right before I left work where they were sending in tanks in some city in China, so it might be getting ready to get real ugly. Rosie's on high alert. Just saw a jogger go by down the sidewalk, so ain't nothing slips by that dog. Let me know what you think about Tractor Supply and all this stuff. But look up who owns a lot of these major corporations and look at their 2 biggest stakeholders. And if it's not BlackRock or Vanguard, then it's Vanguard and BlackRock. And that's where a lot of this junk is coming from. So we need to make the expression, get woke and grow broke, come true. All right, that's my rant for the day. But do check out, if you're not subscribed to MD Creekmore and you're watching my channel, then subscribe to MD Creekmore because he makes a lot more sense about this than I do. He does research and, well, I research too, but he must take better notes than me. But that's it for today, folks. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving, and I'll talk to you the next time I talk to you. Adios, amigos.